Hi, I want to talk about the Jacques Herbin Scented Inks collection. I have the set here with 5 inks, and this one comes with orange, violet, rose, blue, lavender, and cacao. So it will be orange, that's Encre Amber. So amber is kind of like an orange thing. Um, and then there's Violette, then there's Rouge, and Bleu, and Brun. And then this one didn't come in a set. This is a separate one, citrus green. It's called Vert. So there's 6 in total that I could find, but there's a set and then this one is extra. I'm going to swatch it on my Tomoe River paper because it's kind of the best paper to swatch inks on. You can really see all the properties. But looking online, these didn't have that many properties, so they're kind of flat, not in a bad way, kind of, there's no sheen or shimmer to them. The main attraction of these inks is the scented quality of it. I couldn't find any swatches or any review online, so this is why I wanted to do a video on it. Also, these inks came glued onto the package, and it's kind of annoying because they're kind of sticky. But yeah, here I'm just laying them out. I don't know if I'm going to follow this particular setup of ink swatching. We'll see. I'm going to use the dip pen that I got from Amazon because I can write with them all and I don't have to keep changing fountain pens for it. The orange one is inked, so I have a fountain pen sample. It's this Sailor Shining Blue pen. That one I inked with the orange, so I can get a proper extra fine swatch writing sample. And then I'm gonna use my brush to swatch them as well. Yeah, these are my supplies. Let's get started. So I'm starting with orange. I've put them all in the set way that they came in, the order that it was in the set. So the orange is first. I kind of shook the bottle a little. I don't think you need to since there's no shimmer in it or any like shading qualities, but I just have this habit of shaking my inks for some reason. So here I'm just going to start with the paintbrush. I think it's the easiest and the fastest way to see any properties of the ink, if it has any. As you can see here, the ink is a really light amber orange, so it does live up to its name. It is amber ink, and it is scented orange as well, so it really truly does live up to its name and description, because the orange scent is you can smell it. I won't say it's overpowering or strong, because you have to like put your nose into the ink bottle to smell it. Whenever you've inked the pen, you have to put your nose to the nib, or once you finish writing it with it on paper, you have to put your nose to the paper to be able to smell it. You won't be able to smell it just out into the room as you're writing. It's not as romantic as that, unfortunately. Honestly, that's what I was expecting. That's what I wanted. But yeah, you can't get everything you want in life. So you just have to settle for a light amber ink that has a hint of orange scent to it. And the reason I was super excited about these scented inks after a while was because I have a couple pen pals. Yep, yay, excited. And I wanted to send them really nice letters with fountain pens that I have. And you know, the joy of opening up the letter and seeing beautiful, like inked handwriting and another thing, I just wanted the letters to smell nice, and all of these inks smell really nice. It's just that the scent is so faint, and especially shipping letters internationally, the scent's just gonna fade. So I had written with the glass pen, with the vert color, the green one, and I closed my notebook and then opened it up again and tried to see if the scent was prevalent. But after I think it was 4 days or something like that, the scent kind of just wasn't there at all. Like, there were no remnants of it, there were no hints, no memories, nothing. It was gone. So it was just, and the ink is a good, like, it's a nice color, but that's not the reason why I got this set. You know, I got this set because I wanted the inks to smell nice and I wanted my letters, when my pen pals opened them, to have like a very nice scented effect. And the inks smell pleasant, like they're not overpowering, which I very much like that because I can get really sensitive. Scents, overpowering scents can easily trigger my headache, and I would never want to do that to someone else. Now, this next one is my favorite of the set, just because the color is, first of all, a beautiful cherry deep red. It's like a garnet pink red. That's how I would describe it. It kind of matches my favorite lipstick from Lisa Eldridge, the Velvet Duchess, which is also why I like it. But the main reason I like it is because this is the strongest scented ink in the set, and I'm counting the Vert as well. So I guess I would say the collection. It's the strongest smelling ink in the collection out of the 6. It smells like, I think, a little bit like roses. It's a really nice, soft scent. It's not overpowering like those really old perfumes or... Okay, I'm going to talk about makeup a lot and maybe fragrance a little bit. So hopefully whoever is watching is also into those things. But you know those designer makeup products that smell so strong? I hate those so much. It's just too overpowering and it's not even in style anymore. So I don't know why they do it, but it does not smell like that, luckily for me. If it did, I would have been big mad about it because I don't think I would have been able to use this ink if that was the case. Because, yeah, like I said, I can move my neck in the wrong direction and I'll get a migraine. So it's a good scent. And this whole set, none of them have triggered my headache. They're all really nice and pleasant. Uh, I don't think I described what Violette smelled like, but it smelled like a really nice soap. The Violette, and I think the Blue as well, has a really nice soft soapy scent. And I don't... Okay, so the Blue smells like a nice soap, but, and this is not in a bad way, this is just how I describe it. It's not like you find in a spa. It's like a everyday kind of nice, pleasant soap, like a really nice laundry detergent, just washed, clean kind of scent, which I like. I mean, I love the spa soaps as well, but you know, I really like the everyday nice soap quality of this. And so I have this inked in my Kakuno pen. If you want to check a whole video of it, I have it. It's the Kakuno Madarome Blue Refresh ink. I think that's what I call the video. I'll link it. But I have written many pages with this ink, and it is really faint. Since I'm using a dip pen with this, it is showing up a lot deeper, like it's showing up the dark denim on the page in front of you, but it actually is more like a faded blue-gray, like a faded denim. A jeans that is well loved, that you've worn every day for 10 years. That's what it looks like. I think that's a good description of this ink. I will have a writing sound, not in this video, I'm sorry, but because this video I filmed a month ago. I'm just getting to editing it right now. So I will have a writing sample. Maybe I'll try and post it on Instagram or another video with it. But yeah, it also fades. So keep that in mind. If you want like an archival quality to it, these inks are not in, but especially Encre Bleu has zero archival qualities. If you want something to fade away into existence after you've written it, Encre Bleu is the perfect ink for that because it starts fading really fast. So I feel like whatever I've written in this ink color, it's going to fade in like a year, maybe two, or it's going to get really light where you can't even read it. Okay, now onto the cocoa, the brown one. It smells sweet. It's not as overpowering as the rouge, but it's also not as faint as the violette. It's kind of in the middle. The ink is okay. It's not my favorite brown. It's actually maybe even my least favorite brown. Like it's just not making any impact, you know. I have a Mocha Delight or Mocha Muse ink from, or is it, no, Endless Alchemy, that's it, from them, and that one smells like a mocha mousse because it's like really sweet coffee scent. The mocha mousse isn't particularly strong either, but it does last a good while. And the brown on that ink is really good. If I had a choice, I would pick the Endless Alchemy Mocha Mousse over this Encre Brun. Again, it's darker because I'm using a dip pen. This is not how it would look in a fountain pen or rollerball, whatever, in a pen basically, because it will be a lot lighter, which is why I said that this brown doesn't really make that much impact on me. Because with the dip pen, if that's how it wrote, like a really nice chestnut color, then I would love this brown. But unfortunately, that's not how it writes in a fountain pen. And that's like the most important thing. Because I don't know, I'm not writing with a dip pen normally. Okay, let's talk about my second favorite of the collection. It's this lemon green vert, Encre Vert, I think it's called. Yeah, Encre Vert. It's a really nice green, like a citrus green, and it smells like citrus green. Exactly how the color looks, it smells. I think that's like the perfect description of the color and the scent. It smells like a nice citrus lemon that is just shy of ripe. Yeah, I think that's a good description. I know I'm getting a little too abstract, but I'm kind of just having fun. And I think these colors look so beautiful on this regalia paper. This is from Endless Alchemy as well. This is their in-house, I think, regalia paper, right? And it just looked so pretty on that particular paper where I swatched with the brush. And I mean, it looks really pretty on the Tomoe River as well. I think just looks wise, I obviously prefer Rouge just because it's just such a beautiful, deep rose. But I think just looks, the color, I think I really love Encre Bleu as well. It's just such a good faded indigo. And then I like Encre Vert third. Peep the blood red water to the corner. That looks kind of cool. Okay, let's look at the writing sample that I have of the amber ink, the orange one. So I inked it with my Sailor Shining Blue in extra fine, and ooh, that was a big mistake. It writes so dry. It's like screeching on the paper, which is so sad because it's a really nice, first of all, very beautiful pen, but also like a good quality nib and everything. So I think I need to ink it with my Iroshizuku inks, which are wet, and ink this particular ink into a wet pen. I wanted to line them up with my swatches that I did just to make it nice and aesthetic for a going out conclusion, and I think it does look good, especially with that really nice blood red to the corner. So until next time, see you, bye bye, and please comment, like, subscribe, all of that jazz.